Thank you. Thanks for joining here with me in this morning. And as you're going to see, the sun is rising and it's going to keep moving around where I am. So any minute it's going to start hitting right on my face again. I decided a while ago that I would much rather be outside and show that you can do meditations outside and that it's not something that just has to be indoors at all. Well, I have been meditating for a long enough time that this stuff didn't exist. All you did was sit down. Maybe you had music, but I don't ever remember having music. You just kind of sat down and did your thing. So for me, that is the basis of meditations for me. So I'm used to, I can just sit down anywhere and do it. Uh, so I try and still bring that into my love of meditation, and the natural world is such a big part of this for me as well. So, if that's helpful with all of this, but that's where this comes from, the idea of being in nature and being with the trees and just being. It's easy enough for me just to, plop under a blanket and meditate. Uh, it's been a pretty quiet morning around here. The one thing you might hear are the uh, planes, things like that, but we don't have fires going on now, so that's nice. We don't have those planes going overhead. But it's been pretty quiet, and I like it. We can hear nature, and I can see the steam coming up as well. Where the sun is hitting it. So it's quite beautiful out for me. Um, so, yeah. So, those that don't know, I am Colleen Fletcher, and I mentioned briefly a little bit about how long I've been meditating, or that I have been for a long time. And I think it's like 53 or 54 years now. So, again, that's long enough that we didn't have all this cool stuff to be able to get it out there. It was just something that I did for me. And yeah, I was a little kid when I started. But what I love to do now is so much with uh, with bringing the natural world into your being. And so anything like meditation outside with trees, and that's where this focus really is. Today's focus is on peace and joy and grounding through all of that, and not just having it be words. Creativity and wisdom, the wisdom that can come from that deep creative sense of you. And then just the magic and the wonder. And it to me, it doesn't matter what your beliefs are around this system, this time of year. Um, I'm one that honestly believes that we should just be kind to people year round. So that's kind of my outlook with all of this. Um, the first meditation I want to do with this, though, is the letting go of the outside world. And the reason we do that is, and the reason I like it is because then we can compound on that deeper connection that we get, right? So we want to be here. We want to be present in this moment, right here with you and me, and of course with the trees. Um, so this is a way of just settling into into your surroundings right now. So I'm going to ask that you sit. Maybe, if you do stand, there are ways of doing meditation standing. And if you do, maybe you're in a place where you can be with a tree and, put your hands on it and you can stand. Just be careful, because sometimes when you go into that meditative state and you close your eyes, then you can lose your equilibrium unless you're really used to doing something like that. So please just be careful. That's my warning right there. Okay. Um, So stand if you choose, but please be careful. Um, or sit on the floor. I like it. I need to kind of sit in a chair for right now. It makes it easier for all the gear I have. Um, so there is that. Sit comfortably. Sit. If you're going to sit on a chair, sit on normally a little bit more of the edge of it and still have your posture straight. So sitting on your sits bones, on your butt bones, so that they're just like this. I'm trying to make my hands straight. They I can't do it. You don't want to be rounding, okay? You don't want to have rounded shoulders, rounded back, anything like that. Spine on top of your head on top of your spine. Okay, so just the little things that help give this meditative flow and comfort for your body. That's a really big aspect with this, is having comfort for your body. Um, so I'm just going to get into it now then. uh, Letting go of the outside world. We're just gonna be here just a little bit, okay? Um, Taking a breath, settling your body, comfortable. Find that solitude, grounding. This is a great time to release any tensions if you feel them in your shoulders or in your hips as well. It's a great time to work on that. If you are outside, keep yourself warm too. And we're letting go of the outside world. Okay, go ahead and slowly kind of open your eyes if you need to. You don't have to come back to your full awareness right now. Um, but I love that compounding effect of doing a meditation, kind of coming back up just a bit. You're still in that state, but the moment that you go back into meditation again, it sinks you so much deeper into that heartfelt space, that comfortable place, that ease where your mind can just kind of turn off, um, and really absorb what this guided meditation will do. I know a lot of people have a hard time with visualization, and I do admit it's just habitual on my end, so I do apologize. When I say visualize, I promise I'm doing my best to say more descriptive words around that of how you can connect in. So some people see things, some people feel things, some people just kind of know it. Know that all of those things are very, very, very valid. And if I slip up with my verbiage, please just go with what works for you the best. Okay. Um, so just kind of putting that disclaimer out there as well for you. So again, this is, it's a guided meditation. It's the Evergreen Heart of Festive Fantasy. It's a holiday season, whatever your holidays are. And I just really want to help promote that the creative aspect that can come through. Okay. So we've already connected in, we've already gotten into that comfortable space. I'm going to now invite you again to close your eyes, um, whatever is comfortable, but go back into that meditative state and then just feel it, see it, visualize it, whatever is working for you. Okay. Um, And I'm just going to invite you now, again, closing your eyes, and we're going to go into this beautiful, it's a sacred, very silent grove of trees. And you can take a moment to walk into this space and then just settle in. Within this grove, there will be one tree, and this is a tree that has we've been here before. This can be a new tree if that works out better for you. But it is this ancient tree that is filled with wisdom. It's filled with wisdom for you. The points of it are pure, they're sparkling with that golden green glow of a creative energy. These creative thoughts are they're thoughts, they're ideas, they're your inspired solutions to anything that's going on, anything that you need help with. Um, Breathe. Let this settle into your body. This ancient wisdom, this creative energy. Breathe it into your body, into your mind. You can walk around this tree. You notice that there are patterns in the bark of it. This is the strength of that tree, and this is life sustaining. And I'd like you now to ask this tree, what is the simplest, most joyful act of creation I can bring forth this season? Breathe in this golden green light, allowing the tree's ancient wisdom, this patient wisdom, to take root within you, giving you the answers. And it's a gentle answer. Sometimes they come on very fast and hard. Most times they're very gentle and very subtle. So, what is the simplest, most joyful act of creation I can bring forth this season? Breathing this in. And you notice with being around this tree, at the foot of it, you notice a single perfect offering. It's a luminous, it's a pine cone or a seed that you find down there from this tree. A nut is a very good way to see this representation as well. And this is the physical representation of the holiday magic, what you need right now. Go ahead and pick that seed up, that pine cone, and feel its potential just for you, knowing that it may carry the essence of effortless wonder, massive generosity, the deep, deep presence. Inhaling deeply, fully exhaling. Once you've picked up that magical seed, bring it to your heart space, visualizing it immediately, seeing it immediately taking root within you. Roots that travel and nourish throughout your body, feeling the quality that it holds, the joy, the creativity, the magic, the answer to your question. It sprouts, it spreads root through your entire being. And this is the light within your forest. Gently taking a few moments to continue to be in this state, in this presence of deep connection, remembering to breathe in and to fully breathe out. Continuing on with this meditation, this space where you are. I'm going to go through and do affirmations now. You can say them aloud. You can nourish them within that seed that you have in your heart space now. You are rooted in the forest, quiet stillness, allowing stress to dissolve and deep joy to bloom. You are rooted in the forest, quiet stillness, allowing stress to dissolve and deep joy to bloom. Feeling this version travel through your body. I am rooted in the forest's quiet stillness, allowing stress to dissolve and deep joy to bloom. I am rooted in the forest quiet stillness, allowing stress to dissolve and deep joy to bloom. Your creativity is an ancient wisdom that guides your inspired actions. Your creativity is an ancient, patient wisdom that guides your inspired actions. My creativity is an ancient, patient wisdom that guides my inspired actions. My creativity is an ancient, patient wisdom that guides my inspired actions. Breathing deep, comfortably. You carry the luminous seed of magic and wonder within your heart. You carry the luminous seed of magic and wonder within your heart. I carry the luminous seed of magic and wonder within my heart. I carry the luminous seed of magic and wonder within my heart. Continuing to feel that deep connection, that rooted sense of being that you have with yourself, within, with nature, everything around you. and giving great amounts of gratitude to that tree that you have been with that has given you that deep connection, that deep knowledge, that wisdom, and to that grove, meadow that you've been in, sharing its stillness, its comfort, its life. You know, you carry this rooted strength of the evergreens and the magic, that luminous seed that you have with you, the one that has all of the wisdom of the tree, one that has all of the wisdom surrounding you. You now have that seed with you. You know you can access it at any time, gently moving your body, opening your eyes slowly, connecting further, and returning to your awareness now. When you're outside, chilly like I am, which I enjoy, whether you're inside, sitting, whether you're lying down, feeling refreshed and grounded, connected to the enduring oneness of the world, to the oneness of the earth, this connection that we have to your creativity, to the magic within. And I'd like to thank you for being with me. You know, you can always find these past meditations on the blog, which is at colleen-fletcher.com. I have them up there. I will admit I've been a little bit late with two more that I need to get out. But they're almost done. They'll be up next couple days, as will this one. But you can always just go to my website and access those. That's an easy way to do it. YouTube has them listed as well in one of the playlists there. So that's a great way just to access them anytime. Okay. So thanks so much for being with me. This was wonderful. I'm happy to be outside in my own backyard again, meditating with you. All right. Thanks. Bye bye.